Australia has never produced its own all-girl supergroup. That is, up until now.
Perfect.
Popstars is the chance all these girls have been waiting for.
Oh my God.
It will be the biggest national audition ever held in Australia.
I'm just waiting for my big break.
Some girls look and sound like angels, and some don't.
Kisses. Sweeter than honey. R-E-S-P-E-C-C.
There'll be plenty of nerves, plenty of failures, and of course, success. Girls who impress with their talent, and girls who just try to impress. And on offer is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to find fame and fortune as a pop star.
I want to be a pop star. They backed up right around the corner.
Radio celeb Jackie O is one of 3 leading industry star makers who have the job of selecting the group.
Thanks very much. I'm going to show it.
It was very exciting, very enthusiastic.
Chris Moss, managing director for Warner Music, has the power to sign the group to a 3-album deal.
It's too easy, but that's the way it is.
We'll take those 5.
We got what it takes, and we can dance, and we can sing, and we look good.
And Michael Napthali will manage the group. His company, Grant Thomas Management, controls the careers of some of Australia's most successful artists.
I want to be a pop star.
These are the judges who will pluck 5 unknowns off the street and turn them into superstars.
Get so many girls calling up all the time and asking us, how can we get into the industry? We know we've got the goods, but we just don't know who to call. And every time we call a record company or a management company, we get turned away. And to be able to just show up and give it all you've got is perfect.
It's that simple. Every girl, by filling in the entry form in New Idea magazine, will get a shot at being signed to Warner Music.
We don't just want a group for the television show. We're looking for a career act that will record 3, 4, 5 albums over the space of 10 years. But it's all conditional on there being an act with the talent that is capable of that.
The talent's definitely out there. It's our job to now go out and find it. So we're going to have a very intensive audition period. We're going to go to Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth and Brisbane. There'll be a cattle call for which we're expecting thousands of girls. They get a couple of seconds basically to sing their piece. Then if they make it through the first round, they come back for the second day.
From there, the pressure increases as the judges make a shortlist of 25 to go to Sydney for a week of intensive auditioning, which will result in 20 of them sent packing.
And the final 5 that make it through that entire process, it's a bit like an SAS course, they're the ones that get selected for the band. We put them in a house, they live together, and then straight into recording the record. We've got the best songwriters in the world on board, we've got some of the best producers lined up to start working. These girls are going to be expected to walk in there and deliver results immediately in a recording studio.
Stuff, isn't it? To hear and feel something like that is remarkable. Sort of takes the whole spirit up a definite level. You've got a very small window. It's not just about singing. Remember, it's also about performing and moving and everything that goes with it. So,
Chris, Jackie and Michael have the daunting task of selecting only 5 girls from the thousands who have arrived for the auditions. To bring the numbers down quickly and to weed the good from the bad, day 1 is a cattle call. The girls are called up in small groups and numbered from 1 to 5. Each has only a few seconds to impress the judges.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. And all I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. Hey, baby. Right. What you think about that? Now you know how I feel.
It's a ruthless process. Chris, Jackie and Michael only have a few seconds to tell if a girl has the talent they're looking for.
There ain't no sunshine when it's gone. Only darkness every day.
Once the girls have given it a go, Chris, Michael and Jackie make their decision. And the girls sweat it out to see who, if any, will get a call back.
Number 2, you've been asked for a call
First
back.
through is 23-year-old entertainer Jodie Joy Smith. She'll be back tomorrow for more intense auditions.
Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime. Wonder this time when he's gone. Wonder if he's gonna stay.
Great, thank you.
Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime he goes away. So tell me what you want, what you
Most
really,
of the
really
girls have some experience of performing to the public.
I want to really want to think pie. You know I got
However,
it.
for 21-year-old Melbourne Uni student Kim Robson, this is her very first audition.
Hey, baby, when you come home, just a little
She
bit.
handles the pressure well and gets a callback.
If you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends, making it for... Oh, my God.
And handling the pressure is half the battle.
I heard this morning. I'm a big Spice Girl fan. I know all their songs. I do. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Hey, baby, when you get home, mister.
The auditions are open to any girl who is 18 and over.
My boyfriend's ex-wife rang up and told me about it, actually. God love her, she's a lovely lady. I'm Shane.
I'm just through here. You're not 18 either.
No. So what, you reckon they're going to need chicky babes then today? Huh?
If anything, we're just going to help those young ladies out.
Oh, is it me first? Oh, I would stand on the once, but wouldn't I? Okay. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on.
Thank you.
First. That's you.
Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Wherever you are, I believe that the heart does.
18-year-old Reggae Hill knows that despite her nerves, if she can't perform here, she won't stand a chance on stage.
You.
Sydney marketing consultant Imogen Bailey is another hopeful who at 22 believes she has the full package to get the judge's eye.
Does go on. Thank you. Thank God that's over.
We have you back, and we'll let the other three of you go for today. All right? Thanks, girls.
Obviously, the package impressed.
Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime.
Dandenong High student Nancy Z only heard about the auditions this morning.
We're gone.
Her parents drove her straight here from school, and she chose which song to prepare in the car.
One true time I hold to in my life will always go on. Near, far.
It's okay. We're sold. You can come back for callback.
Just give a word.
Great. Thanks. No.
In her rush to get here, Nancy hadn't read the rules of entry in New Idea.
How old you are?
I'm turning 18
When?
next month.
You have to be 18 or over to audition.
It was a tough call. Should they bend the rules or not?
Probably heard of it. But because you're 17, it's going to make it really hard for us. Yeah. The rules are the rules, unfortunately, for us and also for you. I mean, it's...
Because I'm turning 18 next month.
I know, but the thing is that you need to be 18 at the audition. We have to stick by the rules for the fact of fairness for all the other girls that have come along. Good on you for coming down. And you've got a big career ahead of you. Okay?
All right.
It's a cruel and demanding process, and some applicants, like Jamais Kea from the Gold Coast, need some extra support to meet the
She
challenge.
wasn't going to come along, we dragged her. She's sort of a bit scared still. She doesn't believe in herself enough yet, so we've got to push, you know.
Yeah, I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T, and I I know, 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 I know. There ain't no sunshine when I'm gone.
I must say, I've always believed in my daughter.
We hate the fact that we can't pick you all, but we're going to ask 1 and 4 to come back tomorrow.
We've got the 3 generations, Grandma, moi, and Jemay.
Want to be a star? Well, that's the one you're looking for, number 1.
Oh, you did well, darling. Good on you.
Thanks, Mum.
Get yourself noticed. That's the way the judges will remember you. And Michael won't forget 21-year-old Tara Springfield Thomas in a hurry.
Come on.
I knew I was going to do something spontaneous, but I didn't know I was going to go that far.
Can I do my own song, please? I don't know any of these.
Copyright raised.
Okay, I'll just have to hum it then, because I don't really know it. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Ain't no da-da-da-da-day. Ba-do-ba-do-do. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and he's always gone too long. Anytime he goes away.
Nice personality and a nice voice, and she's just that one little thing, and that's it.
That's all I know.
Preparation is probably one of the most important things that get expected of them. And if they can't come along to an audition and have their together, then yeah, really.
R-E-S-P-E-C-C.
Yeah, it amazes me the amount of people that come totally unprepared. They'll walk straight up to the line with the lyrics in their hand and start to read from the lyrics. They've got to learn a portion of one song. That's not real hard.
Here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
I thought it was going to jump out there.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta go with my friend.
It's not warm when
Despite being stuck in the middle of a double act, will Kenyan-born Dorothy Gatuba control her nerves and give it her best shot?
you're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on.
21-year-old Dorothy moved to Australia 3 years ago. She's doing law and political science at Wollongong Uni, but says she would happily throw it all away to be a pop star.
Yeah, strong enough to...
Oh, yeah, yeah, she was nervous.
Jesus Christ, you should know. She's really happy to skip me.
Do you think it's nerves?
Yeah, she was
I'd give it the
terrified
benefit
when she
of
came up.
I'm sorry. I'm just so nervous.
Despite the judges' concern about her nerves, Dorothy gets a call back.
And number 4, if you could come back tomorrow.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Last in the cattle call, 19-year-old Sophie Monk drove 9 hours through the night to make the audition.
That the heart will go on.
Exhausted, she still gives it her best.
Yeah.
The vibrato was so pronounced.
Look, they've gone for their strength in what they feel that they can deliver best of all at a shot. And where it goes from here is entirely up to where we take it.
Thank you for all coming along, but we've gone with number 2 and number 5 for callback.
The drive through the night paid off for Sophie.
Ain't no sunshine when it's gone, it's always gone too long. Anytime he goes away.
It probably sounds callous, but I was surprised the number of girls who came up and really thought they had a shot at it, but just weren't even in the ballpark. I mean, there was just no way. There's just absolutely no way in the world. Bless them.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna see. You have come to show you. Go on.
The worst part is walking out. I like the girls before I went up and said thanks for trying, but they looked at me in a different light than what they did when they were standing there. They were smiling when they were there, and they were giving me the greasies as they were walking out.
Yes, I didn't know it was supposed to be soapy. I thought it was supposed to be that real strong type voice. Not like, you know, boppy.
Please bring my baby home to me.
The cattle call is getting tougher. Some pull it off,
I'll tell you what you want when you really, really want.
some don't.
Crashed and burned. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Former Adelaide choir girl Katie Underwood bought her outfit in London. she's hoping it will make the judges sit up and notice her.
Ooh, if y'all seem to look dazed, I'm ready.
Katie, sorry, you're right. We're going to ask you to come back. Given that you've gone to so much trouble and it looks absolutely fantastic, is there a chance that you can change your attire by 1 o'clock?
Not a problem.
And we don't want you to rush out and like spend another bit of money. It's like, that's not what we're sort of looking for.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks.
She's the first one whose voice has come up stronger than what it was yesterday. Because yesterday she couldn't sing at all.
I don't think it's outstanding today, though.
No, neither do I, but yesterday it was non-existent.
18-year-old hairstylist and cake decorator Beth Fuggle has had 5 years singing experience and has been to many auditions.
Were you surprised that you got through, or were you expecting it?
I wasn't expecting it. For me, this was doing something for myself because my ex-boyfriend didn't like me singing.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it was just the way he is. He just thought there wasn't a lot of future in it, and I just agreed. And
Okay, so what song are you going to be singing?
what's love got to do with it?
Okay, and if you want to move around a bit, we'd also like to see.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Go for it.
The touch of your hand. Oh, sorry, I can't believe I just did that.
No, that's all right.
You don't have to rush.
When you're ready.
Touch of your hand makes, try to explain, makes my pulse react. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Sorry, I know this looks really bad. It looks like I'm nervous, but I've just forgotten the words. I only learnt the song this morning. Is it okay if I get some lyrics?
Yeah, sure.
Well, no, it's not. Actually, to be honest, it's not. On the second callback, the expectation is...
I'm allowed to sing whatever chorus I want on.
Go
Is it
wherever
okay
you
if
want
I just
from
do the
song.
chorus then? Because I know that really well.
That's okay.
Okay.
Whoa, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Okay.
His voice is really strong.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like how confident we are. Yeah.
We didn't see any, but...
No.
That's what worried me, that she got
Beth, we know, like, everyone gets rattled with nerves and it makes it really difficult and everything else, but it was a second callback and we expect to see you come in and be very confident with the song at least. The other point, because it wasn't just that, movement and dance is also important to us as well, and we don't feel that we saw enough animation from that point of view.
Yeah, that's cool.
So on that basis, we won't go for a callback from here.
Oh, thanks very much for your time anyway. All right, see you later. It's just a joke. Yeah, I never heard of not getting called back because I can't dance, but hey. It's like oh, it doesn't matter.
It's all right. It really doesn't matter.
Yep, it's good. I can't dance. My voice is strong enough, my voice is fine, but I can't dance and there's not enough animation.
Hey, don't worry, you'll be fine. Hey, stop. It just means that you're not ready for these.
The overriding thing, though, is that she blew the audition. She fluffed it 3 times. I mean, you know, what in the world would you expect if you're incapable of holding one chorus of a song?
You know what it is? It's all about the image. And
Hey, no, it's not that image.
oh, darling, I got offered a contract with Polygram in London, and they told me I had to lose 10 kilos. I had to get hair extensions and bleach it. It's all about the image, trust me.
Being able to handle rejection is hard. Beth took it badly, but many others took it in their stride.
But, you know, I'm not exactly what they're looking for. That's cool.